Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about enabling rear steering on the fan favorite TRX4 platform. Without further ado, let's get to the part list. So here are the new parts that you're going to need. First and foremost, front axle housing. You're going to need one of these. You will need these guys here. These are inner portal drive housing. Okay. Caster blocks. Front axle shafts with the portal input gears. You will need these link mounts and any of the possible variety of servo mounts. If you're going with the on-axle servo mount, this is what I'm doing in this video. So you can choose to use one of these or something like this, or possibly something like this. So in this video, I'm not actually gonna build it. I'm gonna build it off camera, and then we're gonna come right back and see how it's working out. So what you're going to do essentially is build another front axle. And here are some parts you will be able to reuse from your rear axle. So diff internals, whatever's in here, you'll be able to reuse all of that. The diff cover, you will reuse that. You will reuse the portal axles. You will reuse the outer portal cover. And you will also be able to reuse the portal output gear that's inside of here. So those are the parts you'll be able to reuse while you build your front axle for the rear steer. So this is what we've got so far. And the parts that you get to reuse from your rear axle are all of the internal portal components, the outer portal cover itself, your diff, and your diff gear, diff cover, excuse me. One of the parts that you will need, so you better add it to the parts list, is this steering drag link. I decided to go with this servo mount because this one was the lightest one out of all the variants I had. I had 3 and 2 of them were about 40 grams and this one was only 10 grams. So this is the servo mount I'm going to try for this build. So at this point we've attached the rear axle to the truck as the servo mount. One thing I had to do is trim this chassis a little bit here. Otherwise, the chassis was hitting this link mount. So I had to cut a tiny bit of it off. And now it's good. The axle turns both ways, no problem. And articulation is there. Did this other side. So one thing I had to do is align the links a little bit. You'll have to play with them in order to get this axle exactly straight. So I had to do that a little bit, and now it seems to be fitting in quite well. As mentioned, I had to trim this side of the chassis a little bit. But yeah, now I'm going to put in the servo and hook up the electronics and test it out. At this point, we've installed the servo onto the servo mount and hooked it up to the receiver. So let's just see what this truck can do now. So first we can do 4-wheel steer. And it can also do crab walk. So what am I using? I'm using this FlySky receiver and transmitter. It has 4-wheel steer modes preset on this, so it's very easy with this receiver and transmitter. So again, we got crab walk. We got 4-wheel steer. Maybe just for fun, we can do rear steer only. And here's what the final install looks like. We got full articulation on both sides without any interference. Get a closer look. That's what it looks like. So far it's working out well. I think the last step is going to be put a BEC in here, so then both servos can get proper amperage. And yeah, after that, this project will be done. So this project is now done. We now know how to make TRX4 4-wheel steer. So last thing I did was put a BEC right here, which now powers both of the servos. And thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments.